Hello, everybody. Welcome to the DisClaymer podcast. Make sure you guys drop a like, and if you're new, make sure you subscribe. All my social media links are down below, and I'm on Spotify and iTunes. If you want to listen to the podcast, if that suits you better, go check all that stuff out. Remember, if you're listening to this DisClaymer podcast on YouTube, you can find the video version of it. What is going on, my dudes? Happy Taco Tuesday to you. I can't believe LeBron James has started that trend. Now when I think of Tuesdays, I'm thinking all I think is Taco Tuesdays. That's it, right? You have Minecraft Mondays, you got Taco Tuesdays. I don't know. There's nothing for Wendy's Wednesday. I don't know. Wendy's should trademark that. Thirsty Thursday. That's what I coined that one. Fortnite Friday. And what's on Saturdays are for the boys. That's the and Sunday Fun Day. That's what I like to say. Sunday Fun Day. What's going on, guys? So last podcast I had said something about why I can't really. I couldn't go into specifics, but why I had to stop streaming, or like why I needed to, why I haven't been streaming, or why I can't really stream anymore. First of all, I think I figured out what I want to do with my life. I'm pretty certain about what I want to do with my life now. I think I figured it out in terms of like a job I can do while I'm doing YouTube, and it's a really like good career to pursue. But that I'll talk about that maybe later. But for now, to explain why I can't really do any more streaming, or why I can't stream how I want to stream. Obviously I've taken, last time I streamed was probably it was over a week ago. And the reason why I can't really stream anymore is because I am just too loud, I think. I'm too loud. So I streamed for 5 days straight, and then the next day I had a really bad sore throat, and I just can't I can't talk because when I'm streaming, I think I bring way too much energy, and I'm just shouting too much, and I'm really stressing my vocal cords, and so then my throat becomes sore and swollen, and it's like streaming is just something I don't think I can do. And you might say, and I've told myself I need to calm down. Like when I'm streaming, I need to calm down. And I've done last year when I was streaming, I was screaming, going 150%. Like the past few times I've been streaming, I've gone maybe 70%. All right, I've held back on yelling. I've held back on all this stuff, but it's still, my voice still gets affected by even just talking like this, trying to read the chat all the time and doing all this stuff. And you might say, all right, well, just maybe don't read the chat as much, or maybe just don't talk. Maybe don't get so as excited. But that's the problem though, is I don't want to be, I can't just sit there. Does that make sense? When I see a streamer and they're just sitting there, I don't like that. I hate that. I think for me, I want to go full energy, 100% all the way through. I'm giving it my all. That's what I've always said, is I want to give it my all, and I'm putting my body on the line here. I'm putting my vocal cords on the line. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting my vocal cords on the line, and it's just that streaming is not meant for that. At least long streaming, right? So an hour of streaming a day. So when I'm doing right now, 30 minutes of podcasting. This isn't that much of a strain on my voice. It's totally fine. Every day I can wake up and my voice isn't sore or anything, and I'm good. I'm generally good. Okay, this is low stress. I don't have to read a chat or anything. All I got to worry about is just talking. That's it. But with streaming, you can't really, first of all, in order to get bigger with streaming and get more famous or whatever, to get a bigger audience, you have to stream very, very long hours. Streaming, I've said this before, streaming rewards, like both Twitch and YouTube, they reward quantity over quality. They don't care how good your stream is. What they care about is how many hours you're putting in to your stream. And, me, I like to go 100% all out. I don't want to be boring. I hate being boring because then I get bored. If it's boring, then I get bored. If I don't feel like we're having a good time, then I'm gonna get bored. If I feel like you guys aren't having a good time, then I'm gonna get bored, you know? And it's so much easier to get bored when you're just sitting there playing, doing, you know, just monotonous stuff. And sometimes, and if I'm just sitting here just playing a video game and not talking or anything, I feel like I'm wasting people's time and I'm wasting my own time. And plus, people, that's not really that hard to do, and anybody can do that. Anybody. If you look at any streamer, generally, you know, the average streamer, they're usually just sitting there, you know, doing nothing, just playing a video game. And I hate that. I'm usually trying to always talk, trying to interact with people. But that's what kills me right there, is that the fact I want to be is entertaining. Like, I want to keep the entertainment up, but it's not good. It's not healthy, and streaming just not, there's no reward for being that kind of person who's so, you know, guns blazing, exciting, energetic for an hour. You're not going to grow that way. Like, if you go on YouTube and you look up Fortnite, the streams that are gonna come up are the scammers, the people who have been streaming for 2 months straight. Like, their stream started in July, you know, their stream started in October. Wow, it's already October, August. The stream started in August, not October. Stream started in August. I was thinking, like, it's October 1st today. It's kind of crazy that September is already gone. But these guys their streams have been going on for 2 months. They do their fake V-Bucks scam. Like, they're gifting skins every 10 minutes, but it's not true. But they've been streaming for, you know, days, weeks, months. And they're at the top of the algorithm. They're at the top of the search, right? Because YouTube and Twitch more so rewards, well, Twitch definitely rewards quantity over quality in terms of the recommended. And more so rewards how many viewers you can get also, because that's how they sort it out, is from most viewers to least viewers. But YouTube will recommend a stream that's the stream that's been going on for the longest, basically. They don't care that you've only been streaming for 30. Like, if you've been streaming for 30 minutes, you're not even close to getting on the algorithm. You know, unless you're a really big YouTuber. If you're someone who's my size and you've been streaming for 30 minutes, you're not going to get on the algorithm unless you have a really, really original stream idea, which is near impossible. You know, what am I supposed to do? You know, I don't even know what you would do. Fortnite something clickbaity. Like fake event, like pretend like the event's gonna happen in Fortnite suddenly, but it's not. We still got like a couple weeks, because that was in my recommended. You know what? I saw someone. It was a guy who with he had only 1,000 subscribers, but his title was event leaked happening right now or something, and he had like 300 or 3,000 viewers. I think it was like 300 viewers, and that was in my recommended. You know, because not only obviously YouTube definitely rewards clickbait, but they reward quantity over quality. So if you look at if you search for a Fortnite stream, Fortnite Live, you're going to find streams that have been going on for 2 months straight. And they're just a bunch of, they're scammers, they're whatever, this and that. YouTube doesn't really appreciate the 30-minute to hours streams to 2 hour, even a 2-hour stream. It's hard to get on the almost said For You page. I'm thinking TikTok right now on the recommended to hit that algorithm. And also some people spam like tags. With YouTube, you can play around with it a little bit more. With Twitch, it's a little bit, you have to just be streaming constantly to, you know, you just have to be streaming. With Twitch, you just have to hope that people, you get recommended. Number one, you get recommended. Number two, that people click on your stream when they're scrolling through. You just have to hope. And that's why the longer you stream, the more of a chance you have of having more and more people getting to your stream and finding your stream and being on the recommended. And so streaming is just about, it's just quantity over quality. I keep saying that, and now think about that. Quantity over quality. They don't care how entertaining it is. They just care about how long you're streaming. And why is that? Maybe because the algorithm rewards watch time, and so the more you're streaming, the more watch time you're accumulating, and then that equates to recommended. I don't think likes really have that much of a dictation over over whether you're recommended or not. I know watch time and engagement is a huge plus when you're streaming, especially on YouTube. I don't know about Twitch's algorithm as much, but I'm just saying I can't really do the way that I do streaming is not a healthy way. I have to get I'm the kind of person who'd have to get big first, then start streaming. Does that make sense? So get big through videos or whatever, then start doing some streaming. Because just starting from the bottom up, starting from with streaming and trying to grow that way, for me, it can't work because I can't do long streams. So if anything, I just have to, you know, first of all, I have to give up streaming pretty much. I have to give up. I can only stream maybe once in a blue moon, but I mean, I can't stream. It just sucks because I can't stream how I want to stream. It's just unfortunate. And number 2, what was it? I'm going to keep posting videos. I'm going to try to keep up with videos and stuff, and hopefully that grows my channel a little bit. At least this channel, this DisClaymer podcast channel. I hope this one grows, and, you know, Claytie can kind of grow with it. The Claytie channel, the main channel, can kind of grow with it. But this I want to grow for sure, because this I can do. Podcasting is my thing. It's 30 minutes long. I can do 30 minutes. Honestly, I could probably do hour episodes if I wanted to. But, you know, to do hour episodes, I don't want to burn myself out trying to do an hour episode every single day. If I had somebody else with me, then maybe, yeah, because we could be like, you could bounce back and forth ideas between each other. But to talk for an hour by yourself, I feel like that's a little bit difficult, and I don't know if I could do that. You know, I could also have but I'm not big enough, but like have email submissions and stuff from people, but that would have to be if I get bigger, a little bit bigger, you know, so maybe at like 1,000 subscribers or something, which I don't know if we'll ever hit. It's hard to grow a podcast too, but, you know, I'm hoping that consistency will be rewarded as well. I'm just trying to the key is getting in a habit of something and sticking to it. So making a routine out of doing something. So for me, doing a podcast every single day, I'm studying programming every single day. You're right. I'm trying to do at least, so get my podcasting, get a podcast out, doing yoga. I'm trying to do yoga every day again. I'm not doing like exercises like 2 to 3 times a week probably. But studying programming for at least a couple hours a day, probably more, honestly. And I finally figured out how I'm gonna work that out, what my path is to getting you know, first of all being literate with the programming, second of all getting to a level that would get me a job. So it's gonna take a little bit, but it should if I keep studying the way I am, because I already know program, like a couple programming languages already, and it's really not that hard. Well, I shouldn't say it's not that hard. It's just you gotta just practice with it, and I'm already starting to get the hang of, you know, SQL and all. Well, it's just different stuff. So what was I? Where was I talking about again? I just this is why it would help to have somebody like to talk to, because that way they could remind me of what I was saying. But yeah, I'm hoping that this channel, okay, I think was I talking about? Yeah. I hope that this channel grows enough, and then eventually maybe start getting back into live streaming, and my other channel, Claytie, can grow too, to get back into, so I can do the live streaming the way I want to. I don't have to do it for excessive amount of hours to try and grow. I can just do it you know, just to throw it out there and bring the energy, and because, you know, when you're if you're a big YouTuber, you don't really need to be. You're pretty much already automatically on the recommended. So somebody like Jimmy, Lispy Jimmy, his channel is kind of dying, but he still, anytime he starts streaming, he's immediately on my recommended. He automatically has like 40,000 people watching him. He usually streams during like events and other stuff. But if you're big enough, you can easily get on the recommended. Easily get on the recommended. So I'm hoping that this channel could grow and my Claytie channel can grow. And all my other stuff, that like TikTok. Dude, Bro, if I get famous on TikTok, dude, Instagram I don't really care about, and Twitter I don't care about. I don't do much of Twitter. Twitter's too toxic. But Instagram I wouldn't mind. I don't post on Instagram that much. I would start posting more if I had the motivation to. But right now it's really more so I'm just focused on studying and trying to get where I need to be. So the time that I spent streaming, so like the 3 to 4 hours I spent streaming, every other day, every day. I'm taking that time and I'm dedicating it to something more that I would see is more valuable, studying programming. So that way, because now it's like I'm learning a valuable skill and I don't have to be yelling and talking the entire time. I can just learn it and I can practice it. So I'm taking some streaming time and dedicating it to taking all my streaming time, dedicating it to studying now, and obviously, and also doing some like a podcast each day as well. So I'm hoping. So and this is another thing is that the big YouTubers that you see today, who was it? Someone said, I forget who it was, but they said that they were thankful to have their job at the time. So they were a YouTuber on the side, and they were also like working a normal job, a 9-to-5 job, and they said they were very thankful for their regular job because that's what that gave them enough money to allow them to pursue YouTube and be able to buy cameras, buy all this equipment, buy this, buy that. And then that's how and then by upgrading their quality and all this stuff, they kept progressing on their YouTube, and then they were able to quit their job and do YouTube full time. So I'm hoping that, so my basic plan is I'm going to keep doing YouTube stuff, keep on, but I'm not going to do it nearly as much. I'm going to dedicate a lot of time to programming and learning, and then hopefully get a job and be able to move wherever I want to. And then, with the money that I'm making, I would start being able to buy really, because there's so much equipment out there. Like I'd be able to buy a drone, I'd be able to buy another camera, a bunch of lenses for my camera, having 2 cameras, dude, and just a bunch of different stuff that it would allow me to, the possibilities that I could that could come of it, right? From making the money I would make if I was a software engineer or a web developer. It would help me out a lot for my YouTube channel. So I never really thought about that. I thought it was just like, if you just focus on YouTube, and it might be true, if you just focus on YouTube and you have, you're just consistent and keep on going, then yeah, it might work out, but you also need some luck involved with that. And I'm not going to risk it. I don't want to keep doing YouTube for, 10 years and just keep hoping that something lucky happens. Hopefully that I get a big break or something. Because I need to get. I'm 22. I need to get out. I need to get out of here. I need to get a valuable skill, go find a job, and then get my life started. And then hopefully, but I'm gonna keep doing YouTube. Like I said, I'm gonna keep doing YouTube. But I think now you're gonna start to see a little bit of progression, hopefully, in my life, and see, like in the vlogs, me taking some life steps, taking some big steps into the future. You don't know. The future is kind of up in the air. Maybe the podcast takes off, and who knows when. I don't even know. Maybe a few years. I don't even know. But if I do a podcast episode every single day for a year, I would hope that something comes out of it. I don't know if it, like I said, it's very hard to grow with a podcast. It's very hard to grow because if you see famous people doing podcasts, but you don't, you got to have some sort of, not framework, footing on the YouTube platform or on, just like you have to have some sort of audience already to get into podcasting. And me, I have a sort of an audience, but not really, a very small audience. My hope is that one podcast episode would just, I don't know, I'd just get lucky and the algorithm would pick it up, and then it would get recommended, and then people would funnel into the channel and see all these other episodes and stuff, and see that it's it's a daily thing, it's a routine. I would hope so. And plus, I like making podcasts too, and I like to talk, obviously. But for now, though, the time being, I'm going to keep doing this. I'm gonna keep studying, and I'm gonna hopefully, find a job and be able to move out. My goal is because I want to move to. Well, I'm going to Arizona in December to see what it's like out there, and if it's really nice, honestly, we'll move to Arizona. If it suffices, okay. Otherwise, I'll probably move out somewhere around here, or maybe go to Texas, because I want to go somewhere where it's hot. Somewhere. The issue is though, if I don't know anybody around the area, then it's like, obviously I probably wouldn't have any trouble meeting people, but still though, you kind of want to have some connections in the area. But that's kind of, I hope I just find a job and then, become software engineer or web developer. But the key is though, you have to find a job. Like, so for me, I'm not sure if I want to go to try. There's definitely a path to getting a web development job or a software engineer job without having any experience or having a degree. So, but it's a lot easier if you have a bachelor's or a master's degree in software engineering or computer science or mathematics or whatever it may be. It's a lot easier to get a job. But the thing is though, you have to make, if you're not going to have any, if you're not going to get a degree, you have to have a few applications that you've made, have to have a few projects that you've done that you can showcase on your resume. So, which is just probably really boring stuff, but because if you're not interested in programming, then you probably don't care. But that could kind of go for any job really. If you don't have any experience or you don't have any degree, you kind of gotta think outside the box and do something different. So my goal is to learn. I'm going to be studying programming, a specific kind of programming, for a few months, make a few projects, put it on a resume, and then start sending it out to employers. Because hopefully, after I'm already getting the hang of things right now with programming, but I still got a long ways to go. It's only been like a few weeks, 2 weeks, I think, 2 or 3 weeks. 2.5 weeks. We'll just meet in the middle there. So I still got a lot to learn, I think, but I'm starting to get the gist of it. I'm starting to understand it a little bit more. So that's kind of my plan as of right now, is to get a valuable skill, keep on doing my thing. And while I'm doing this, instead of depending on luck and just sitting here in my parents' basement, actually try to get a valuable skill and go do something, get out of here. But I want to keep doing this, and then hopefully, instead of just letting luck determine things, I'm gonna go out and get my life started. Then hopefully, while my life is getting started, I'm working and doing my thing. Then maybe this could take off, or my main channel could take off from something. I don't know what it'd be, but it might. Just something, right, guys? Just something. We'll see. But you got to get lucky. Every big YouTuber always says that you have to get lucky at some point. Something lucky has to happen on your something lucky has to happen on your channel. Right? You just suddenly get recommended. Your video, one of your videos does amazing, or just randomly starts getting views, randomly gets searches. I don't know. So we'll see if that ever happens to me, but I don't want to sit around and just wait for luck to come my way. I'm going to actually try to do stuff. And I don't know if if I feel the need to go back to college, I will go back to college, but I think if I can't find a job after a couple months of after studying programming and then making projects and sending them out to employers and stuff, and I don't get a job after like a couple months, I'll probably go to college and get a quick degree, because I already have my associates, and it shouldn't take that long to get my computer science degree. At least, because getting your computer science degree really is not that hard, or even going to a coding boot camp, it's not that hard. So that's really what the plan is, and I'm pretty much just implementing it now. It's my goal. Like I said last time, I have these daily tasks that I'm trying to, that I try to complete every single day. Like, I just get these things done, get these 3, 4, 5 things done every single day. And because that's that's one big thing that successful people harp on is get a routine. Get a routine, be consistent, stay on it, and work hard. So just keep on doing the same thing over and over. Keep on challenging yourself over and over, and just getting better every single day. And I said, you know, that sounds like a plan. That sounds like a good idea. So that's the plan for my life. We got about like 4 minutes left, so let's dive into the news. I have not looked at the news for the last couple episodes, so let's get into the news. This is a big story right here, okay? And I have not read anything about it, so we're going to learn about this together, okay? Her name is Amber Guyger. Amber Guyger, G-Y-G-E-R, Guyger. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. Let's dive into the story. It seems like a really dark story. Let's read it. The title is called Guilty Verdict. Dallas ex-cop Amber Guyger convicted of murder in neighbor's shooting. Da, da, da. So apparently, I saw this. I mean, I saw this. Yeah, was it 2 days ago on the news? 2 days ago, this Amber, she's crying. You know, wish she didn't do it. But I don't really know the details. So let's read. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is gonna be great. A former Dallas police officer who fatally shot a black neighbor she mistook for an intruder. Was convicted of murder Tuesday and could face life in prison. Wait, what? I love how this is. Okay, this is what it says. Amber Guyger, who is white, of course I have to say that, had testified that she was exhausted from an extended shift when she walked into the apartment of Botham Jean thinking it was her own. Oh, that sucks. Guyger, 31, said she believed Jean, 26, was a burglar and shot him in self-defense. Wow, that really sucks. I might have heard this actually. So she came home. She thought that she was walking into her apartment. She saw this dude, and thinking that it was a burglar and thinking that she was in her own place, she shot the guy, but she was in the wrong apartment. Oh man. But prosecutor okay, so let's continue. But prosecutor Jason Hermes said Guyger should have known she was in the wrong apartment and was distracted by a phone call with a lover. Jean, an accountant from St. Lucia, never posed a threat to Guyger and was eating a bowl of ice cream in his living room when she walked in on September 6th, too. Oh, this was all the way back. This is when she, and he was eating a bowl of ice cream in his living room when she walked in September 6th of 2018. So this is over a year ago. Wow, so she's guilty. What the heck, man? How would you, okay, the first thing that you do is pull out a gun. I get it. You think you're in your apartment, but wouldn't you think that the burglar would be doing something other than eating a bowl of ice cream? The dude's eating a bowl of ice cream and you shoot him? You don't even did she even question, hey, what are you, hey, what's going on here? Right? Hey, what are you doing in my apartment? Right? Wouldn't you ask, hey, whoa, what are we doing here? You know? Did she even ask him, did she ask him that question, or did she just shoot him? In the hallway outside the courtroom, a crowd celebrating exclaimed, "Black Lives Matter." The prosecutors were cheered when they walked into the hall. Okay, this is not a black and white issue. What the heck are people... Dude, why... This is how people... I'm telling you right now, this is how the media divides you right here. They make everything black and white. They make everything, male, female. They try to divide you as much as possible. They try to divide us as much as possible, people. Don't make a mistake. Don't get brainwashed, okay? Don't let them trick you. Trust me. Okay, well, that's... Okay, I think I've heard that story before. I'm pretty certain I've heard that story being talked about before. Wow. Okay. Yeah, she's guilty. She's guilty. I mean, I kind of feel bad, but you could have just asked, "Hey, what are you doing here?" Right? He's eating a bowl of ice cream. Is he sitting on the... Wait, did they say he was sitting on the couch or sitting on the sitting on the at the dining room table or what? Not posing a threat at all, and she just shoots him, or... I'm confused. We don't know. We don't know. All right, everybody look into it. Okay, but don't let the media brainwash you. All right, you guys, thank you very much for watching. Please drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. That's pretty much all I got for you. Check out all my social media links down below. and have a great day. See you on the flippity floop. See you tomorrow, my dudes. Peace out.